This man is putting an alive python in his mouth. He is nude, laying on ice, and being beaten with a torch by his trainer. This is the special training of the trainer. His special technique is the single finger punch. He can punch through a piece of wood by just a finger. After witnessing, his student also wants to try. He beats at the center of the wooden piece by his finger, and the finger is broken. The trainer calmly fixes his broken finger. He screams in pain. He is actually a real estate trader. But why does a businessman like him have to practice martial arts? It turns out that Satan is a bad businessman. He sells the old and broken houses for older people. The result is that he is arrested for fraud. The court sentences to him 5 years and 6 months in jail. One person who used to stay in the jail tells him that the jail is a harsh place, in which battles always occur. If getting in, he will be bullied by others. Satan is so frightened after hearing those words, thus he registers a taekwondo class. But the trainer forces him to practice with kids. Satan is dissatisfied and he is beaten by the trainer. Fortunately, he then meets a mysterious man, who can break the wall by a punch, and put the hand on fire without a problem. Satan immediately goes with the man to be trained and learn from him. The training method of him is very different. Every day, they have eat a live scorpius, lay on sharp nails, and do squats exercises on sharp knives. Also, they have to fight with fake humans. Keep practicing without a rest. 6 months later, the training shows its effectiveness. Satan finally learned the skill of single finger punch. He finds the trainer who used to bully him before, and teaches him a lesson. Now, he can feel comfortable getting in jail. Just getting on the bus to the jail, he falls into danger. The prisoner next to Satan wants to beat him. However, Satan in turn beats him. Arriving at the jail, a prisoner reminds him of not touching gangsters. They are very dangerous, especially this big black guy. His capacity for fighting is very strong. When Satan just hears that, he finds him. He provokes that big guy. Everyone immediately comes to stand around them. The big and cruel guy heads to Satan. When he is about to punch, Satan immediately makes a punch on his face, holding his arm, and breaking every finger to the angle of 90 degrees. When screaming in pain, he is beaten to faint. He wants to let these guys know that who they shouldn't touch. This gangster wants to challenge him. He orders his subordinates to surround Satan and beat him. Not only they can't beat Satan, they can't touch him. Satan doesn't give anyone a chance. Making a punch, he breaks some of his teeth. Since then, he has become the leader in the jail. All the prisoners stay away from him. Satan's actions draw the attention of the jail's guard. He calls him to the office but he doesn't want to make difficulties for him. The guard Gaisk hopes he will help in one thing. He wants to turn the jail into a resort. Satan used to be a real estate trader, thus he may be helpful for him. If succeeding, he will help to decrease his sentence from 5 years to 1 year. It's good for Satan, hence he agrees on helping the guard. Since then, Satan's life in the jail has become much more comfortable. He has his own room. He even can meet his girlfriend. Meanwhile, other prisoners keep battling all the days. One day, he calls all the prisoners to his room, and orders that after that day, they are not allowed to battle in the jail. The prisoners are afraid of Satan, thus they just can agree. He meets the leaders of 2 sides in the jail, requiring them to be fair since today, if they carry out the negotiation, they will have rewards. Sometimes, he even organizes parties in the jail. Gradually, those prisoners become obedient and live in peace. But Gaisk doesn't want this life to happen in the jail. Next week, the director will come to check the jail. He wants the prisoners to go riot, and then he will let the guards shoot the prisoners. Seeing that scenario, the director will shut down the jail. In that situation, Gaisk will silently invest in this area. But at the moment, Satan banned the violence in the jail. This has impacted on the advantages of Gaisk. He tells Satan to bring the violence to this jail. If not, Satan's sentence won't be reduced. The following day, Satan makes an announcement to all prisoners. He hasn't managed them anymore, they can do whatever they like. Just stop talking. The scenario of violence immediately occurs. Next week, Satan is introduced to the jail's manager. Thinking about happy days they've stayed together, Satan doesn't want to reduce his sentence. He wants to help other prisoners. Under the organization of the guard, the prisoners are provided weapons. When they are about to carry out the plan, this man suddenly turns on the speaker. The prisoners start dancing. Gaisk gets angry because everything that occurred is not like he wanted. He grabs the gun and fires bullets at the prisoners. Satan arrives on time, and successfully controls the guard, rescuing other prisoners from danger. Satan completed his sentence. Now, he has to say goodbye to his friends in this jail. Everyone comes to hug him to show their gratefulness. Those people also helped him a lot. He won't become a bad businessman after this time. He won't lose his conscience just because of money.